Hey guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. My website is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us, and I am doing my year roundup, my Amber Awards, which is what I decided to start calling it because I've split all these scents up into different categories because it's so hard for me to try and narrow down what my favorites are for the year. So I figured I'd split it up. I was inspired by Emily Noel. She is has a makeup channel here on YouTube, and she does this every year, her Emily Awards. And so I was kind of inspired by her to where she splits it up like best of eyes and best of face and best of lips type of thing as far as makeup goes. And so I was like, you know what? I should do that for the Scentsy wax bars, because then it's a little easier for me to narrow things down. And then at the end, I can have like the best of the best, because I talked about everything in every single category type of thing. So today's video is a combination of the scents of the month and the licensed bars. I only have a couple scents of the month, so I was like, I'll just combine it with my licensed choices since there's only a couple. So let's jump into it. They are in no particular order. These are just the ones that were the standouts for me for 2023. So the requirements for me are scent appeal, #1. Obviously, I need to love the scent for it to make my list. And then #2 is the strength and throw. So it needs to at least be a medium to strong throw for me to consider it as a best of. I don't, if you've watched past videos, you already know this, but I'm going to say it in this one as well. I don't consider longevity when I'm making these lists, because I personally change my wax every day. So longevity doesn't really matter to me, or usually every day. If it's a scent I absolutely adore, I'll keep it in a couple days, but usually I change it daily downstairs in my open concept area, because I do get kind of bored of scents pretty easy. So that's just me. That's the way I do it. So you won't see anything in regards to longevity with these. So let's jump into it. Like I said, no particular order. I'll do licensed first, and then I'll end with the scents of the month that I thought were standouts. So the first one, this is not new this year, but it came back again this year. This is in my Scentsy Club. It will never leave my Scentsy Club, at least right now. It is Hufflepuff from the Harry Potter collection, Just and Loyal. This is the Great Hall Beckons with sweet and steadfast notes of golden apple, whipped vanilla, almond, and cinnamon sugar. So FYI, this and the other Hogwarts house waxes are leaving at the end of this month. When I'm recording this, it's January 25th. So just an FYI for you. So if you love any of the Hogwarts house wax bars, put them in a Scentsy Club, and then Scentsy will continue to make them for you even after they've retired for regular purchase. Scentsy Club's the best, tons of perks. It's my absolute favorite thing. I always get my bar feature is my like ride or die type of thing. I'm so glad. I'm so thankful for Scentsy, because I do get attached to scents. And if I didn't have Scentsy Club, I'd be so sad. So add the bars that you love to club, and Scentsy will continue to make them for you. Never locked in. Tons of other perks, 10% off at $30, cheaper shipping, bricks through club. There's a rewards program. At $60, you get a half price item, and that can even be a whiff box. Only way to get a whiff box for half price. So highly, highly recommend Scentsy Club. So this is in my club. I never see it leaving. I love this one so much. It is like a honeyed apple with a cinnamon and sugar like pastry note to it. It's amazing. I personally do not get like an almond. I think the almond note in it is what is reading as honey to me. I love it so much. It's a very sweet, cloying scent though. If you don't like honey, sweet type notes, you probably wouldn't like it. But for me, it is a winner all day, every day. It's strong. It is yummy. I adore it. So Hufflepuff, Just and Loyal. Okay, next up, this is in the regular catalog, and I still really enjoy it during the summer months, and it is Oh Boy. You can still get this now in the fall winter catalog. This is in honor of a true original, juicy grapefruit, cheerfully mixed with bright clementine, and sugared vanilla is one of a kind, just like Mickey Mouse. I'm normally not a huge like grapefruit fan, but there's something about this one mixed with that clementine and the vanilla. It's just a very cheerful, like it says, cheerfully mixed. It's a very cheerful, happy, summery scent, and I really love it. It is a strong one while it's going. Only thing I do know in regards to longevity on this one, because it's not a long performer, half a day to a day at most before it's gone. But like I said, I change my scents every day, so for me that doesn't matter all that much. It tends to be with citrus scents that kind of is the case. They tend to die sooner than some of the other types of fragrances. But I love it. While this is going, it is so, so good. So, Oh Boy made my list this year. Okay, next up, this is another one that seems to come back all the time, but it is also in my club because I would be so sad without it. It is Jack's Obsession. This one is Eureka, this cauldron full of apple spiced with clove and cinnamon makes for a ghoulishly grand brew. This one is so good. I am an apple girl through and through. I love apple scents. It's very rare that I will not like an apple scent. This is one of my favorites. This is like a green apple cider. The spice in it is not overwhelming. It's a very mild, nice cider spice mixed with that tart green apple. It is comparable to cider mill. If you're familiar with that one, which is apple, pumpkin, and cider spices. But the apple is more prevalent in that scent than the pumpkin. This is like that, except for a tart green apple. And of course, you don't get any pumpkin in it. It's so nice. There's a reason why it always comes back. But again, I do not want to take any chances that it won't be back next year. So it stays in my club. So Jack's Obsession made my list once again. Then we have a new one this year. This was part of the Harvest collection, and I loved it so much. I did not end up putting it in my club because I'm betting on it coming back next year. We'll see, but I think eventually it will, even if it's not this next or this coming fall, winter. It is Disney Frightfully Delightful. This is extraordinary golden pumpkin illuminated with bright harvest peach and delightful touches of whipped vanilla and brown sugar. Delivers the thrills of the season. This one is so good. There is something about that peach in it that just elevates that pumpkin. And it's like a fresh pumpkin to my nose. And then mixed with the brown sugar and the whipped vanilla topping, it's just so yummy. So there's not any like spice to this. It's just delicious. It sounds like it would be weird having peach with the pumpkin, but I think it works so well together. So this had to make my list. And it's a good performer as well. So that is Disney Frightfully Delightful. Okay, next we have Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy from the Peter Pan collection. This is Feisty Tangerine, Lush Kiwi, and Cucumber Blossom take flight with a magical dash of whimsical musk and pixie dust. So this was brand new to 2023. And it is so nice. I had it in my club for a second and then I decided to take it out, but it is a really good one. The first time I melted it was after I melted Harbor's Edge. And for a second there, when I put this in and was melting and wafting through my house, I was like, did I forget to take Harbor's Edge out? Because it almost kind of had the same vibes to it. It has a zinginess that Harbor's Edge does as well. That's in this. And that kiwi, you don't get a lot of fragrances with kiwi, with Scentsy anyway. I usually tend to love scents that have kiwi in them. That's so nice. That kiwi mixed with that zingy tangerine is just so nice. So this one definitely had to make my top licensed bar list. So that is Tinkerbell Sweet and Sassy. Loved that one. Okay, and then my 6th bar in the licensed is Monsters, Inc Monstropolis. And this is a monster dose of mandarin, watermelon, pineapple, and lush palms await in a world like no other. So this one, and look at the color, so pretty. This one is so nice. I get the mandarin, I get the pineapple, and that lush palms, similar to palm trees and ocean breeze to me, as far as that palm note. I don't get much in the way of watermelon, and that for me is a good thing because I'm not usually a big on watermelon home fragrance at all. This is a bright, cheerful, summery, fruity scent, but not like fruit punchy at all. It's so nice. It's such a good bar. Similar to me to, I did a comparison a few years ago to We're All Mad You Here, but not the same. It doesn't have that effervescent note. And it's a little bit more complex to me than We're All Mad Here. But it's so nice. Oh, so good. So that is Monsters, Inc Monstropolis. So that is my top 6 in the licensed bars. And then for scent of the month, I have 2 that were standouts to me. The first one being Frosted Cinnamon Roll. And Frosted Cinnamon Roll is an irresistible blend of powdered cinnamon and a pinch of sweet clove topped with a gooey layer of whipped vanilla sugar. This is straight on cinnamon roll. You get the filling. To me, I do get a pastry type of note. And then I get the whipped frosting smeared over the top of the cinnamon roll. It's so good. Good performer. I'm comparing this to Sticky Cinnamon Bun, which was in January's Bring Back My Bar last year. That one was just straight up the filling. Very spicy, gooey filling of a cinnamon roll. Whereas this, you get the complete cinnamon roll. And I much preferred that to Sticky Cinnamon Bun. So it's so yummy. It is in my club right now. I'm not sure how long I'll feel like I need to have it there, but for now I'm keeping it in because it's so good. And then the other standout is, this is actually not the bar. I thought I had a bar and I realized I had given my last one away. I have one coming again and it is in my club, but this is one that's kind of similar, so I thought I'd just bring it out. It is, was this November's? Yeah, this was November's scent of the month, Meant to Be Merry, which is merriment fills the air when crushed candy cane and sparkling sugar brighten a creamy butter cookie. So this one that I have in my hand is actually marshmallow mint cocoa, but it kind of has the same minty note in it, so that's why I brought it out. So with the Meant to Be Merry, it is an absolute peppermint frosted sugar cookie. It is so good. You get the peppermint in it, but it's not like toothpastey. It is like an actual crushed candy cane with the vanilla frosting and that buttery sugar cookie. It's amazing. I love it so much. So that absolutely had to make my list as far as standouts for the scents of the month fragrances. So those were the only two as far as scents of the month go. I did enjoy like Aloha Orchid quite a bit. That was the only other one that I was like, maybe I'll add it, but I decided not to. I didn't like it enough to where I was like, oh, I want to put it in the list. So those were the standouts for me as far as scents of the month go this time around. So tell me in the comments, what licensed bars were you enjoying this year? And what scents of the month were ones that were real standouts for you? So highly, highly recommend Mint to Be Merry. That one is still available to purchase now and to add to Scentsy Club. So get those in your club while you can, because it's amazing. So thank you for spending some time with me. Go check out, this is part 4, so check out my prior videos in this series. And then I will do, at the end, I will do a best of the best. So my next video will be the warmers that were like the best of 2023 to me. So stay tuned for that one as well. Thank you for spending some time with me. I appreciate all you guys and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, TTFN, ta-ta for now.